Hi, pre-calc. We are going to go over how to put matrices into our calculators. So I pulled up your solving systems of equations classwork. So this is one of the assignments that was on the blog. Hopefully you were able to go through and do a couple of these or give them a try. The answer key was attached. I did that on purpose so you could check them. There is an assignment in IXL for you to complete. Make sure you go in and answer a couple of those questions. So I think I put down 10 to 15 of them. So before you were doing all of these by hand. So I'm going to show you how to enter it into your calculator as a matrix. So if you look right above the x to the negative 1, okay, there's the word matrix. So we're going to go to second matrix, and then you'll see names, math, and edit, okay? If you are using the TI-36, you do the same thing, okay? So you will go to second, and then it's above the math button, and you'll go to second math, and then you'll see the same exact screen. So it'll say names, math, and edit at the top, okay? You can't do anything right here because notice there's no matrices in there. So we're gonna arrow over to edit, and then we're gonna choose any matrix, okay? I'm gonna just put it in at matrix A. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a matrix with the coefficients in front of our variables, and then we're gonna make a matrix with our constants on the other side of the equal sign. So for my coefficients, since I have 3 variables and 3 equations, I'm going to create a 3 by 3 matrix. So the first number is rows, the second number is columns. So I've got 1, 2, 3 rows, and then 1, 2, 3 columns. Before you enter anything in, make sure your variables are lined up. So my first column is all x's. My second column is all y's. My third column is all z's. Okay, the order doesn't matter, but they all have to be in the same column. So I'm going to do -3, -1, -6. Oop. Okay, so now you'll see my first row is -3, -1, -6, just like my first equation. Then I'm going to do 1, -1, -6. Hopefully you're doing the same thing on your calculators. So 1, -1, and -6, and then the last row is 6, -5, and 6. Okay, make sure that last one got entered in, so if you don't hit enter, it'll stay a 0, and that messes you up, obviously. So sometimes that happens. If you get an error, go back in and double check that. Okay, if you do not have a calculator at home right now, I have great news for you. Texas Instrument is allowing everybody a 6-month free download. So you can go to, all the information is on my blog, go there, click the link, and you can download a Texas Instrument just like mine, I imagine, for free for a 6-month trial period. Okay, let me know if you have any issues with that. Okay, so there's our first matrix. So now go ahead and second and then quit, and then go back to matrix, and now you should see that we have a 3 by 3 in there for matrix A. If you're using the 36 really quickly, when you arrow over to edit, it's a little bit different. You have to choose your rows and columns. So it literally has the words rows and columns. So you'll arrow over to 3, hit enter, go down for columns, hit 3, and then enter. And then once you have it, the 3 is highlighted, then click OK. And then it's the exact same thing that we just did here. Okay, so they're very, very similar. The TI-36 only lets you store 3 matrices at a time. okay? Where the, this one, obviously we have G and then we can keep going. Okay, so now we're gonna make our second matrix. So we're gonna go back over to edit, and then we're gonna put this one in at B. And then we're going to make a matrix with our constants. So it'll be a 3, because there's 3 rows, and then by 1, because it's 1 column. And then we're gonna enter -3, 5, and -9. Okay, so now it looks just like our answer column, and then we're gonna quit. Okay, now, if you looked through the notes today, we did matrix operations. So you can add matrices if they have the same dimensions. You can subtract matrices if they have the same dimensions. You can always multiply by a scalar, which hopefully you picked up is essentially just the distributive property. You distribute that number in front to every single element inside the matrix. And then tomorrow's lesson is multiplication. So tomorrow, normally, you guys wouldn't have a calculator. I wouldn't have shown you this yet, and we would multiply by hand. But since obviously it's extenuating circumstances, you're welcome to read through the notes to see how to do it by hand, but you can also just go ahead and put it in the calculator now. So you're gonna see that there is no division for matrices. There's no way to divide them. So if you think about it, when we are dividing by 2, for example, we're really just multiplying by 1/2. So with matrices, instead of dividing, when we multiply by the inverse. Okay, so the only catch is the inverse has to go first. So we're gonna go to matrix, and we're gonna go to A, and then I'm gonna use the inverse button, so that's the -1 right here, x to the -1. And then I'm gonna go back to matrix, and then I'm gonna go down to choose B. Now, if you go to math, you're gonna see DET stands for determinant. That's gonna show up in 2 days, I think, in a couple days. And the rest of these we won't really use. If you go to math on the TI-36, it actually allows you to do inverse. So you have 2 options on the 36. You can go over to math and choose inverse, or you can just raise it to the -1. So above your square root, there's the x, see if you can see it, x and then the little box. So you can just click that and then raise it to the -1. So we're gonna choose matrix B. So now I have A inverse B. And then I'm gonna hit enter, and there's my solution, okay? The first element is always your first variable, so the first column. The middle is your middle column, and then the bottom is the last column. So my solution for number 1 is 2, 3, -1. So, oops, I didn't want to do that. 2, 3, -1. There it is. Okay. So let's go ahead, and I want to show you one more thing on here. Unfortunately, there's no way to clear the matrix. So you have 2 options. You can go to memory, so second and then plus, and you can reset your memory. If you just want to leave the matrix in there, you can just go back to edit and then choose matrix A again, and then just type over it, so enter, enter. And then if I was going to do number 3, I would do 4, -1, -4. And then I would do -6, 6, 6. And then I would do -4, 2, 5. And then I would quit. And then I would come back in, and I would go over to edit. And then this is also going to be a 3 by 1, but it's going to be 8, 6, -7. and then quit. And then I think on your calculators, you can arrow up and just choose this again. This calculator unfortunately doesn't have that feature, but maybe if you're using the online one, it won't let you either. So A and then A inverse, or you can raise it to the -1. It doesn't matter how you do that. You'll get the same result. So if that's what you want to do on the TI-36, you can. Okay, but this button obviously is more convenient. And then go to second matrix B. And then enter. So 0, 4, -3 is our answer, and 0, 4, -3. Okay, so now that you've been stressing about these and trying to fix your little errors to figure it out, hopefully that helped a little. And obviously, if you have any questions, email me. Miss you guys. Bye.